is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
A reading from the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 1 to 9. In the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth was formless wasteland, and darkness covered the abyss, while a mighty wind swept over the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw how good the light was. God then separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Thus evening came, and morning followed the first day. Then God said, "Let there be a dome in the middle of the waters, to separate one body of water from the other." And so it happened. God made the dome, and it separated the water above the dome from the water below it. God called the dome the sky. Evening came, and morning followed the second day. Then God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into a single basin, so that the dry land may appear." And so it happened. The water under the sky was gathered into its basin, and the dry land appeared. God called the dry land the earth, and the basin of the water he called the sea. God saw how good it was. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth vegetation, every kind of plant that bears seed, and every kind of fruit tree on earth that bears fruit with its seeds in it." The earth brought forth every kind of plant that bears seed, and every kind of fruit tree on earth that bears fruit with its seed in it. God saw how good it was. Evening came, and morning followed the third day. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the dome of the sky, to separate day from night. Let them mark the fixed times, the days and the years, and serve as luminaries in the dome of the sky, to shed light upon the earth." And so it happened. God made the two great lights, the greater one to govern the day, and the lesser one to govern the night. And he made the stars. God set them in the dome of the sky, to shed light upon the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. God saw how good it was. Evening came, and morning followed the fourth day. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel of St. Mark, chapter 6, verses 53 to 56. After making the crossing to the other side of the sea, Jesus and his disciples came to land at Gennesaret and tied up there. As they were leaving the boat, people immediately recognized him. They scurried about the surrounding country and began to bring in the sick on mats to wherever they heard he was. Whatever villages or towns or countryside he entered, they laid the sick in the marketplaces and begged him that they might touch only the tassel on his cloak, and as many as touched it were healed. This is the gospel of the Lord.
My dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, in today's reading, we see God as a creator, a person who works, who creates the world, the creation story. He, as a worker, is portrayed in today's reading. And in the gospel today, also his son, Jesus Christ, we see he performs miracles and fulfills the Father's will, also as a worker. as the one who fulfills the will of the Father in earth. In these gospel passages and in this reading, we see and we reflect that every one of us, as baptized Christians, we are given a special mission in this earth to fulfill. And it is our duty, it is the will of God. And the question is, are we fulfilling it faithfully? Are we faithful in our work, in our mission, wherever we are? It may be in the family, could be in the office, working place, in the parish, or in the society. Are we fulfilling it to the fullest of our capacity? And are we considering as that is a will of God? Or have we neglected our duties, being lazy in fulfilling it? Jesus came to this world to call the sinners and to fulfill God's will in this earth. So therefore, the gospel passage portrays Jesus as a healer, as a person who goes and searches for the neglected, the marginalized. We too, as sinners, we fail and we fall every day in our lives. But another day is given for us to get up and walk towards our goal. Therefore, dear friends, let us reflect today and see, have we fulfilled our responsibilities faithfully, or have we not? Amen.